Are you thinking about becoming a travel vlogger? Well, you might want to watch this video. So if you are thinking about becoming a YouTuber in 2024, the one thing you're going to need to know is you're going to be at the airport quite often. And for that reason, you're going to need some money. Come up with a way to fund this project because you're going to be constantly either at an airport, train station, or bus station. The way I do it, I'm constantly looking for deals online. I'm seeing what's on sale. I'm usually going when people aren't, so I can keep my costs low. And when it comes to money and budgeting, sometimes you got someone coming with you, so it's gonna cost you double. And so you can try to recover your costs over your videos. Santa Clara, Veradero, Dublin. Because if you're a travel vlogger, you're gonna need money for this. Because you're probably gonna wanna film this. Not only gonna need money for your travel, but for accommodation. You're gonna be staying at resorts, hotels, Airbnbs, hostels, but you're gonna need money to fund it. Along with that, you're gonna need food, coffee, you're gonna need nourishment, you're gonna need money for that. And probably the most important is your camera and your gear. What are you gonna work with? What are you gonna work on? And how does that look? When it comes to equipment, I like to keep it simple. I like the GoPro and I like the Canon M50. And I just like a basic drone, the DJI Mini. I've learned how to use all this equipment and I've learned to use it well. So for me, if I need to go underwater, if I need to be above water, if I need windy shots, I'm gonna use the GoPro. It works fantastic for me. I have an 8, 9, and 10. They're reliable, they're easy to use, and they're well equipped for any scenario. If I need night shots, I go to the Canon M50 with a 200mm lens on it. And when it comes to editing, I like the MacBook Pro, and I also have a desktop unit. I use the Final Cut Pro. I had no idea what I was getting into when I started YouTubing, but like I said, I went to YouTube, I found all the creators, I found all the people that know everything about Final Cut Pro and how to utilize it, and I'm gonna tell you right now, it's like riding a bike. Once you figure it out, there's no turning back, but the learning curve can be steep. Sometimes I like working at resorts. And if you're smart about it, you'll also get your accommodation and your airfare and transfers and food included. So for me, not only do I have a place to work, I have a safe place to stay, and I have something to vlog about. The resort, the beach, the pool, what it's like being down here in a certain period of time, shortages. But you have to figure out yourself, and you're gonna have to figure out your niche. What are your interests? What do you like? And why do you like it? And for that, you'll get followers and people wanting to watch your channel. Because no matter where you are in the world, you're still gonna have to make videos. Whether it's 2 o'clock in the morning, 4 o'clock in the morning, or whether it's in a hotel room, in a train station, at a bus station, at the airport, on an airplane, you're still gonna have to make videos and consistently upload them to YouTube. I always upload mine at 9 o'clock in the morning on a Saturday. It works for me, but you're gonna have to figure that out because your subscribers are gonna wanna see consistency because they're gonna wanna see you. They're gonna wanna see your videos and they're gonna wanna see where you're at. So one important thing you're gonna have to ask yourself is why? Why do you wanna become a YouTuber? This is the biggest question I ask myself every single day. And the answer for me is always the same. I love what I do. I love where I get to go. I love the people I meet. And I love to adventure. Great, I love my life. I love what I do. I have to pinch myself again because here I am again. It takes the average YouTuber 2 years to get 1,000 subscribers. And then you're gonna need your 4,000 watch hours. Now, a small percentage of YouTubers actually become monetized, and a very small percentage actually achieve it. And it took 1.5 years to get to 5,000 subscribers. As soon as I got to 1,000 subscribers, I was monetized because I had the 4,000 watch hours. Now, doing the process to become the paid partnership program is simple. There's lots of videos out there with experts telling you how to to do it. And just because you become monetized doesn't mean you're necessarily making lots of money. You're gonna find your views are gonna go up and down, but don't let that distract you or deter you. It's gonna be a frustrating process. The process is gonna be slow, and that's why so many people quit. You have to put your time in. You're gonna have to make great content that people are actually gonna want to watch. You're gonna have to put out quality, and the first few videos that you make are gonna be terrible, but you still have to do them. The first 10 or 15 videos of mine were horrific, but I didn't even realize that until about 10 videos later, and then you get to see your mistakes as you get better at editing and becoming a vlogger. And when you post your videos, like I said, post them consistently. Figure out a day that works for you and constantly upload them on that day at the exact same time, even if your views are low at first. And when it comes to your style, YouTube is like a puzzle. You might have all the pieces, but you just don't know how to put it together. Watching certain content creators in your field and use them as mentors. See how they do certain things. You're not gonna copy them, you're gonna look at their style and develop your own skills. Now, if you're gonna become a travel vlogger, you're gonna notice one thing. You're not gonna be in control of the elements, especially when it comes to outside. You're gonna have sun, you're gonna have clouds, you're gonna have day, you're gonna have night, you're gonna have wind, you're gonna have noise, and you're gonna have rain. And sometimes that's gonna happen on the days that you need to get your work done. Last but not least, your thumbnail and your title. They're gonna be the two most important elements in determining the success of your video. And every once in a while, you gotta take a break. It's a perfect day for this. Life is short, and just like YouTubing, time is short. So use your time wisely. Oh, that's a good thumbnail. This YouTube channel that I created has probably been one of the most challenging things I've ever done. And if you talk to any travel vlogger, they'll probably tell you the same thing. Travel vlogging is not for everyone. You have to be able to afford this. You have to be able to keep yourself sustained, and you have to keep going. If you're gonna be doing it and you're only gonna post once in a while, you're never gonna get any traction. Consistency is the name of the game. There's a lot of competition right now. People are getting really great at what they do and their craft, and if you wanna play in this game, you have to do the same. That's it, it's time to go. Let's pack up. Last but not least, don't burn yourself out. Because this can turn into a very fast-paced lifestyle. No water? I'm in Cuba? Oh my God. Thanks for watching, been a pleasure. Like and subscribe, check me out. And guess what? I'll see you in the next video. Like and subscribe.